Hello, and welcome to the first of 3 presentations from the Office of Career Development and Calling in partnership with your professors and the Intro to Healthcare course. In this presentation, we will talk about our office and how it fits into your class, how it can help you, and how you can think about your future career as an act of worship. We'll also introduce you to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Assessment, referred to as the MBTI. To start with, this graphic is one I like to show to give you an idea of what type of support system our office provides. I like to relate us to an Uber driver, so stick with me here. We will drive you to the ball field, a Twins game. We might give you suggestions on where to eat, who to talk to, and really do our best to set you up for a successful time at the game. When we get to the door, it's up to you to actually find your seat and use our suggestions. Sticking with the Uber driver analogy, we have a roadmap we would like to show students so you have a visual plan for how you will explore and prepare for your career while you are at Bethel. Many of you are at the beginning right now. Our staff in the Office of Career Development and Calling, along with our professors, are eager to support you each step of the way. Here are some services our office provides to give you a better idea of how we support students and alumni. We also partner with professors within classes, as in this presentation. Our goal in this presentation is to guide you to challenge yourself and stretch your mindset about why you have chosen healthcare. What motivates you? This course is as much about learning about different career paths as it is about learning more about you as a person. So why healthcare? Students who are connected with why they are pursuing something are more likely to achieve it. As we begin, I invite you to pause and reflect on why you are pursuing a career in a healthcare field. List at least 5 reasons. Try not to list help people as one of the reasons because many careers aim to help people. Try to be more specific about why healthcare is where you want to help people. Please pause now to make your list. Thank you for thinking carefully about your why. As you do this, frame your understanding of your calling and career as a process. It is a process that can take years and a variety of experiences to really hone in on this. It's not a fully packaged aha moment that hits you with clarity all of a sudden. Some people do know right away, and others try many paths to confirm it is the right one. Both are normal and totally okay. I encourage you to get support along the way. The staff and faculty at Bethel are all here to support you through this process. Remember, you can come back to see us in the Office of Career Development and Calling even after you graduate. Another important framing of our career and calling is to think of our work as worship. Please pause to watch the Work as Worship video. You'll find the link in the description box below. Now, let's pause again and reflect on what you just watched. Have you thought about work as worship? How do you think healthcare can be an act of worship? Now that we've framed career exploration in terms of seeing work as worship and exploring your motivations, a common question you might be asking yourself is, how will I get that job? Let's talk about preparing to get your dream job. You don't need to have a dream job in mind, but it is important to start thinking about the things you're doing now and how they can help you get the job you want down the road. Throughout all you do in college, you will gain experience and skills that you'll apply to your future career opportunities. This meme illustrates how some people feel when they look for jobs, when employers want you to have 10 years of work experience before the age of 22. We all know we need experience to get a job, but how do I get experience if no one will hire without it? If that is how you feel now or in the future, you are not alone. Remember, you will be learning and gaining experience while you're in college that you will be able to highlight with future employers during interviews. We call this learning experiential learning. Experience does not always mean having a job. that is just one bar below the one you're applying for. It could be many things that you are likely already participating in or that you are incorporated into your schedule right now. This includes internships, volunteer work, part-time, full-time, and seasonal work, cooperative projects, extracurricular activities, an assistantship in a research project, and study abroad. I also added informational interviews, and you will get to do one of those in this course. While in college, you are building skills in the top 8 competencies employers are looking for: communication, leadership, critical thinking, professionalism, equity and inclusion, teamwork, career and self-development, and technology. If you see some skills on this list that you think you might need to work on, think about what you might get involved in on campus to start growing in those areas. And when it comes time to translate this experience onto a resume and in an interview, remember the staff in the Office of Career Development and Calling are here to help you with that. We support you in your job search and career building. We also have assessments for you to take through our office that will help guide you and open your eyes to your natural strengths, personality, and interests. One of those assessments, the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, is one that you will take for an assignment for this course, and I get to introduce it to you now. The MBTI is an online assessment that identifies your 4-letter personality type. Its purpose is to enhance your understanding of yourself, how you perceive and make decisions, and also shows potential areas for growth. You may already be familiar with the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. It's a pretty common assessment that's been around for several decades. You may have taken a free version of it online for fun, or maybe you took one in your Intro to Wellbeing course. The one you will take in this class is a different version. It is specifically developed as a career report to assist your process of deciding future steps in your career. The unique sections on this report include job families, top occupations, and insight regarding topics such as 1. Work personality and preferred work settings, even work environment. We will visit this course again later on to discuss your results and go more in depth on this assessment. You may be wondering, why is this assessment helpful or relevant to the Intro to Healthcare course? Having an understanding of oneself and how you relate to others can be very helpful to working through misunderstandings and miscommunications. In any career field, no single type can encompass all skills perfectly. When different personality types come together as a team, they can better cover each other's weaknesses and perform better. Little background about the test and how you should take it. It is 93 questions long, and how you will answer is by using one of 2 polar opposite answers. So go with your gut when answering the questions. Don't read into it too much. There are no right or wrong answers. Please remember, not trying to figure out how your mom wants you to answer these questions, how your friend is going to answer them. No one is going to see how you respond to each individual question. The only thing we see are your final personality results. So don't feel any pressure to answer the questions differently than how you feel. Work or school might require you to behave in a certain way, but consider what your natural preferences are. If something wasn't required for your school schedule, how would you naturally act, and what would you naturally prefer? Here's the timeline for the MBTI assignment. First, you'll receive, if you have not already, an email with a link from the Myers-Briggs company. Please check your junk and spam folders if you don't see it right away. Next, you will follow the instructions, complete your registration, log in, and click Start when you are ready to begin the assessment. The entire assessment will take about 30 to 40 minutes. You'll need to complete it all in one sitting, so find a quiet place where you won't be interrupted. You'll receive an email with your results from the same Myers-Briggs email address. Please contact your professor for the due dates, and make sure you complete the assessment and the timeline given to you so you can have your results in time to interpret them. Finally, we'd love to meet with you. Stop by our office or set an appointment through Handshake for any career support anytime. Thank you.